That's about it's Tuesday evening, about 10:20 p.m. West Coast time. That's about the article in the Atlantic yesterday, written by their senior editor Jeffrey Goldberg, after Mike Waltz sent Jeffrey Goldberg an invitation to join a text thread on Signal, in which half of Donald Trump's cabinet were discussing war plans to attack the Houthi rebels in Yemen, which the White House later confirmed was real, that text thread. And a couple things about that comment. Those communications should have taken place in a SCIF, a secured compartment information facility, because they're secured. One of the guys, I think his name is Witkoff, his last name is Witkoff, he's over negotiating a Ukraine war deal. He was in Moscow and he was participating in this Signal text thread. While he was in Moscow on an unsecured device using a commercially available messaging app, while he was in Moscow, every bit of that unsecured. Every bit of that unsecured. A of all, to quote my friend Angel. B of all, the United States government spends billions of dollars on equipment, policies, procedures for these people, senior cabinet members, Defense Department people, to communicate with one another in a secure manner so that they're not infiltrated by outside sources. These guys are just using their actual cell phones and a Signal app. Why would they do that? Well, with this particular text thread, the originator, Mike Waltz, had set all of it to disappear in 7 days. Meaning that no record of these text messages would be preserved in the National Archives or preserved for future administrations to have any idea what was going on right now. It's the law that those conversations in written form have to be preserved. They're the property of the government. Lastly, does anybody really actually think that this FBI, that this Department of Justice, that this CIA is actually going to do any kind of an investigation about this? They're already all blaming the reporter, Jeffrey Goldberg, who was invited to join this text thread by the National Security Advisor, Mike Waltz. He invited the wrong Jeffrey. This was classified top secret information about war plans to attack another country that was transmitted several hours before that attack occurred. What if Mike Waltz had accidentally added a Houthi rebel to the text thread? Doesn't really seem so outlandish right now. Thank God I'm not aware of any Houthi rebels named Jeffrey. This is what happens when you stack these offices, these cabinet positions, with unserious, unqualified boobs who don't take these positions seriously at all. This is the most incompetent, careless bullshit I think that we've ever seen in our lifetime as it relates to national security and national security secrets, except for Donald Trump stealing thousands of documents, classified documents, and holding them at his golf club so that he could show them to his golf buddies. I don't want to hear another fucking word out of any Republican ever again about Hillary Clinton's email server. Ever.